What has been like the empowerment mantra that's seen you through hard times?
I am a strong woman, and I've already gone through a lot and seen myself through it. I'm here, and I'm healthy, and I'm on the other side, and life is a journey, so.
And you're kicking it. Welcome back to Glamour with me, Josh Smith, and today we're joined by the OG OC Queen herself, and now she's joining the Hills, which I'm dying for. It's Mischa Barton.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm so good.
I am buzzing for the Hills to come back.
Yeah.
But what made you decide to join it? That's what I need to know.
I mean, it was just one of those things where we're all at a time in our life which is very different, and I think there's always been a lot of mystery around me, and it's kind of just fun to like have people actually get to see me, you know?
Because one of the most major central issues of the Hills is actually sisterhood.
It really is, actually.
And it's like a very vivid and out there visual sense of women
it's
coming together.
girls supporting girls, you know, even though there's obviously some fighting and all of that. But
some slight teething problems.
Yeah. But no, you're right. It is, yeah.
What do you think the show's taught you about sisterhood?
Well, I hadn't had quite so many girlfriends before this show, and so like it is funny when it's like 5 women hanging out together. There's something to that.
I think one of the crazy things for you is that you became so famous at a young age. Like, I mean, you've been acting since like basically day dot of your life, but then you've gone through so many different cycles of fame, especially when you were in the OC, which was like the biggest show, and everyone was obsessed with it. What do you think has been the biggest thing you've had to overcome with fame?
Just, I guess, having people talk about every little aspect of your life. I mean, there really was a time there where I couldn't do anything or get away with anything or go like even leave the house or do anything without having to really think it through. Those were the days where you'd have like a caravan of paparazzi behind you, like 7 cars following you. Things have changed. It's just not like that anymore. And so they would make up whatever would sell the photos and go along with that, you know? Whatever made it interesting, because going to the store is pretty boring.
Oh my gosh, she picked up an avocado. It's not going to make like a headline, is it? But
well, it might.
But well, you never know. They're very big at the moment.
She bought paper towels.
Woo!
I know.
It must be such a crazy thing to be a young woman and have like 7 vans of paparazzi following you everywhere.
Yeah.
How did you really deal with that? Because I can't imagine having my private life become that intrusive.
A lot of humor and travel. I've got to be honest, like I moved back to London for a bit, I went to Paris, I would travel, I was doing movies in India. Really seeing the world through different people's perspective and eyes really opens you up to why people are so fascinated and the way they look at Hollywood. So when you put things in perspective, it makes it a little bit easier too.
You've gone through so many difficult things as well in the public eye, and you've come through it. What have you learned about yourself on that journey, would you say?
So much. I mean, I did start when I was like being very famous when I was only 17, so your 20s are crazy anyway. And then if you magnify that, I mean, it was just wild doing all of that in the public eye. There's nothing I really haven't started to learn about myself. I'm pretty resilient, I've learned.
What has been, let's say, the biggest change you have seen in the entertainment industry?
I mean, it's just nice to be in the post-Me Too era now. It's nice that, you know, people are being held accountable for their actions. That's a great feeling as a young actress and as a woman. That's really the thing of our generation, that it's like a relief to be on the other side of that, and that also there's a voice for women now.
How have you dealt with toxic masculinity when you've come up against it?
I'm a tough cookie, so I mean, I think I've dealt with it with some tenacity, I would imagine, or something. I think I'm tough, and I was raised that way. We're a family of girls, and we were raised to be tough and to stand up for ourselves. And so I guess I was never afraid to do that. When I was a bit younger, I didn't really understand the power of female friendship as much as I do now. And now I really, really get it. It's important.
Well, amazing. Thank you so much for joining me. I am buzzing for the return, and I'm so glad you're back on our screens.
Thank you.
For more epic videos with such epic people as Mischa Barton right here, ding, 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 make sure you subscribe to the Glamour UK channels right now.